Those who never contributed, they die. Is that the way you
Here is the voice of Ali Prince. Ali Prince, woman, that is our voice. That is our voice. They don't push us. They don't push us. Then I can follow where they control the majority of the oil. Can you go to the
stupidest politician I've ever seen.
Why is it that all they just fight Wike for nothing? When Wike was mingling with Jonathan, you did not see like that as a bad man. Yeah, the West has the right. First of
so we are interested in
why shouldn't we? Are you not interested in the government? Are you not interested?
Why are you not interested in what is happening?
Oh my Impeached and that is
some people, I think maybe all of us wake up on the right side of the bed.
I don't have official mentality. I'm in Nigeria, so I feel across board. It's not about whether I'm Yoruba, Igbo, or Nigeria is working. So I'm interested in what happens in the politics as a whole. So it's not about Yoruba. It's a welcome to our fellow Nigerians. If you are interested in what is happening about Nigeria in this world, who in this country post about Nigeria? You are a young man. What is happening to Nigeria? Talking Nigerian politics, we are not talking tribal. You don't have to. Why I don't like it when I see young people who do everything. Their mindset is not working tribal. Are you specialized? They don't have to be a tribal thing every time.
what happen now?
Nothing happened.
You see, Nigeria go cheer. And they go cheer Tinubu. Tinubu, they go see Tinubu. Should be the cost one everywhere. You say it be Tinubu. See, let me tell you one thing. We are Nigeria. Nigeria will decide. And when we decide, we'll change the government by ourselves. No PDP, no SDP, no nobody. We go change Nigeria by ourselves because we don't tire for the system. The system is a fraudster. The system is a fraudster. And I bounce on. Even what is Java to Olokulanu? Where are they? Okay, now the government every day wala, Kotaka wala, Abuja wala. Okay. See, let us speak the truth. Say the truth will set you free. Nigeria no badu. Nigeria dey suffer up and down. You go carry money 3,000 for transport. Okay, see that woman now with the picking. You know how much you want to do that Okaramana? Okay, how much you want give? How much you take come back? How much you go take buy food? How much you go live? Why Nigeria? Every day we suffer, Sarah.
Common sense.
No sense, sir. Okay, say you go come again. Come on, God will bless your life. Life. God is life. No God, and when you know God, people of God will enjoy. No be say going to suffer Nigeria. See our students. They try to go school. Me, I go school and they enter motor and they pay. That time Nigeria good. See money. Nah, 1 million. You never go anywhere. see, I be confirmed Nigeria. This city stand. Lagos worldwide. We are not happy with the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not in fact with us.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of this program. We appreciate all the viewers all over the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the 18th of March 2025, we're here once again to dish it out the way it is. The way it is. All right, City Stand, yeah, broadcasting all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Michael Adekunle, the anchor, is saying you're welcome once more on the program. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate everyone, everyone. To Mr. Adekoya and wife in Germany, we say thank you to you for your support. We appreciate you. God bless you. Mrs. Esther. Mrs. Esther, she's from Edo State, but based in Netherlands. We say thank you so much. God bless you, Mrs. Esther. Also to Jacob Adedeji. We say thank you to you, King Gary, King Jogba. We say thank you. Andrew Good Internet. Amoregbe Ibinogba, Nathaniel Abu, Gladys Oyabo. We say thank you. UK Kings. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. Joseph, greetings to you. Also, you're watching us from the UK. We say thank you to you for joining us this morning. Also to Mr. K in Germany, we say thank you to you, all our viewers all over the world. We appreciate you. There's a Chiba. Yeah, we thank you for your contribution on the program. Thank you so much. All right, I'll still be mentioning names as we proceed on the program this morning. What do we have? King Gary, good morning. I can see you. Yeah, I can see you, King Gary. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate your presence. We acknowledge your presence all the way from United States of America. We say thank you for joining us, for participating on today's program. Like I do say, both the reviewers and viewers are all reviewers on the program. It simply means you have the right to comment your opinions in the comment section. I will read it out. Honestly, I'll read it out. Frank Prince, where are you? You said I didn't read your message. That was last week, and because of that, you stopped commenting. Don't do that. You don't need that. Immature. All right? Don't do that. All right? I would like to see you on the program. Comment your opinion. I'll read it. Okay? Frank Prince. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. You should know that. And I can see all the messages in the comment section. And sometimes some of our esteemed viewers call my attention to the comment section to see what is going on there. So I'm not a robot. I'm not Mr. Robot in Germany. All right, thank you so much once more for joining us. We have the Nigerian Tribune newspaper here with us. MJ, good morning to you. Watching us from Spain. MJ, we appreciate your presence here this morning. I say thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you. All right, morning from London, Abdul Ghani. Wow, from London watching us this morning. We say thank you to you. Also, Abdul Ghani, watching us from London. We hope you enjoyed today's program with us at the stand this morning. This is Ogba Newsstand. Ogba Newsstand. This is City Stand anchored by Michael Adekunle. What's up today? What's up today? The son of the president, Seyi Tinubu. What did he say yesterday? His father is the greatest president in the history of the country, in the history of Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu is the greatest. That's what his son, Seyi Tinubu, said yesterday. And there are reactions to this morning at the stand. Not just at the stand, all over the country. Why is Tinubu the greatest? Is it all about his reforms? What makes him, what metrics determines Tinubu as the greatest president? What metrics, I repeat, determines Tinubu as the greatest president in the history of Nigeria? Is it job creation? Is it security? Is it international recognition? Is it development in all stratas of the economy? What makes him the president? Which I'll be discussing it this morning. All right, so then get Tribune newspaper. Fubara, another crisis in River State as Fubara is about to be impeached. That's the governor of River State, Siminalayi Fubara, is about to be impeached. Rivers Assembly lists 19 sins of Siminalayi Fubara. 19 sins of Siminalayi Fubara listed here, which I'm reading it together this morning. Now to the top of the paper was the FCT minister saying, I'm talking about Wike. FCT minister revokes 4,794 land titles over non-payment of ground rent for over 40 years. Yeah, that's the FCT minister working there. And last week, that's over the weekend, he was at River State for a rally in Abalama. Am I right? Abalama. Yeah, which the states or the community witnessed heavy security presence. It was like President Bola Tinubu storming rivers over the weekend. Yeah, that's what we saw happen in River State. Now, down the paper, what do we have? Dangote begins construction of Itori cement plant to build largest port at Olokola. You can go to page 2 of the Nigerian Tribune to see this. Thank you so much, MJ. Yeah, Akule is warning. Okay, Shule is warming up to support. Okay, I'm still gonna read it. I can't see everything there. Dangote begins construction of Itori cement plant to build largest port at Olokola. All right, moving on to another one. Oyo Gbomosho Road contractor moves to site, and that's on page 4 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. We have another one: protest rock Abuja over relocation of Benue Tribunal. Now to another one, page 3. What do we have on page 3? Order EFCC to retrieve my seized assets from buyers, ex-minister Dizanebek's court. You can go to page 3 to see that one. Now to the Punch newspaper, the front page of the Punch. What a punchy headline. Punchy headline, I repeat. Impeachment move. That's on Fubara, the incumbent governor of Rivers State. Tension in Rivers as Assembly serves Fubara misconduct notice. You can see it here. Impeachment move. Tension in Rivers as Assembly moves. As Assembly serves Fubara misconduct notice. You can see this on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. It's boldly written right on the front page of the Punch newspaper. On top of the paper, anti-Tinubu coalition. Anti-Tinubu coalition. APC orders attack El-Rufai Atiku as plot thickens. Plot to unseat President Bola Tinubu come 2027 election thickens. That's what we have on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. And somebody is saying behind me that one Tikpoto, it means they never plenty rich. And guess who is saying that? I don't need to tell you. It is President Akintunde Kunle. All right. Okay, you claim it. All right, you receive it. That's a blessing from City Stand. All right. All right, we have the picture of the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, and the richest himself, talking about Dangote. What is it all about? What is this picture illustrating to us this morning? Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, and Ogun State Governor Prince. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Dakwa Abiodun. Why it looks like Seyi Makinde this morning? Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State. Sorry about that. Dakwa Abiodun of Ogun State. During the visit of Dangote Group to the governor's office, OK Moson, Abeokuta, Ogun State, on Monday. You can see the picture of Dangote and Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State right on the front page of the Punch newspaper. And the last story we're reading, Copper, who criticized Tinubu under pressure to apologize. Say activists. Is it right to criticize the administration of President Bola Tinubu? Yesterday, Seyi Tinubu, the son of the president, said his father is the greatest president in the history of Nigeria. I'm sure Nigerians will be reacting to this. This came after the pioneer of the Revolution Now movement. I'm talking about Omoyele Sowore, who happens to be the publisher of Sahara Reporters. This happened where after he criticized Tinubu's administration, describing the president as terrible. Terrible. All right, in order not to waste much of our time, let's have Kunle at his stand this morning. Kunle, good morning to you once again.
Yeah.
You're welcome on the program.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Larry King of our time. And good morning, the viewers. Good morning, every one of you. Thank you for supporting, and God bless you. God bless your generation to come.
All right, thank you for supporting. God bless you. God bless your generation. This will take me to our esteemed viewers in the comment section. The people contributing presently as we speak. God is Oyabo. Good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. We appreciate Nnamdi Onusi, all the way from Netherlands. We say thank you so much for joining us this morning on the program. We have Egbona Kingsley watching us from Madrid. We say thank you to you. We also have Tanimola, who knows tomorrow? Tanimola Joseph watching us in the UK. From the UK, we say good morning to you. King Henry the King is here as well. King Henry, good morning. And he's saying good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, King Henry. Ebenezer Godson, destruction every day in Nigeria from Natasha and Akpabio to NYSC. Good morning to you, Ebenezer Godson. MJ is also here with us, watching us from Spain. We say good morning, MJ. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, Chika. You're not forgetting Chika, not exempting him. Chika was also here. He's watching us from France. Thank you so much, all the viewers. We really appreciate your presence with us this morning. How are you doing, sir? Mr. Vincent, you're welcome. I'll still be calling you to contribute on the program. Mr. Kunle, we need to quickly look at what this president's son said yesterday to Nigerians. I don't know if Nigerians are really accepting this. Is this true or not about President Bola Tinubu's administration? He said the president is the greatest in the history of the country. Will history remember Tinubu as Nigeria's greatest president?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. The history will always remember him. With someone that has an agenda to be president, and he walk his way through all these people that are crying out loud now. He walked his way through them. Nobody could be able to stop him, and he got to that seat. Give him that kudos alone. You know, he walked through the shadow of death that time. There were a lot of abusive, there were a lot of defamation, there were a lot of, but he never looked at that, and he concentrated on where he was going. Any other person that can try what he tried prior to that election should come out and see whether he will succeed it. All Nigeria against him as of then. All Nigeria, I can say, half of the state political actors are against him as of that time. They did everything they could do to mess him up, to diminish him, but still, he still worked his way down to that Aso Rock. And kudos to him for that. I give him with that courage. Such courage is what I needed.
Such courage is what you need.
Yes. What I need.
Wow.
Yeah, what I need. I love that courage.
All right, according to his son, Seyi Tinubu, he said the president created a platform for the youth to thrive. But are we seeing this happening in the country and enabling the environment for the youth to thrive? Just of recent, a copper was complaining and lamenting the hardship in the administration of President Bola Tinubu. She made certain examples. She cited examples, and which Nigerians reacted to. Currently, as we speak, she's under pressure. Yeah, under pressure. But would you say Tinubu really created an enabling environment for the youth to try? Should I say you are a youth?
I don't even know where I belong. Either youth or I don't know where I belong. So what I'm saying now, Seyi, if I happens to meet Seyi, right, I will let Seyi know that all those cobwebs that are surrounding his father, that does not want his father to know that the youth need help, he should send them packing, he should send them away, and he should be careful of them. And I think that's the only message I need to tell Seyi Tinubu, that his father is being surrounded by people that does not even want the youth to get access to him as it is now. So that is why the youth conference that is coming up any moment from now, I will need to talk to Mr. President that he should pick up who is who, the real youth that are feeling the pains in this country, to be represented in that youth conference, so that we can dish out our grievances. As we are now, Mr. Mike, I'm telling you, the governance is so far to we citizens. The governance is so far. How many people can walk his way to Abuja? I cannot walk my way to Abuja, and even the ticket to Abuja, I don't have it. So the governance is too far. They should bring governance closer to the people so that we can be feeling their success. They can be feeling their good way they are doing. But to me now, majority of the youth they've detached majority of the youth from the governance, and that's it's not good for any government in power. And that is what I'm still really talking of, that if it is issues of decentralization they need to bring on board, it will help us a lot so that it will bring governance closer to every one of us. We don't need to be going to Abuja. I don't need to go. What's my business going to Abuja? What's my business going to Asoro? When governance go closer to you, you will know who you will hold responsible within your territory, within your region, within your space. So I think there's still a lot of things to be done for this country to be okay, or to be on the right track.
Some people are saying, how can he be comparing President Bola Tinubu to other presidents like the late Musa Yar'Adua, the ex-president of the nation, good luck Ebele Jonathan, the former president Muhammadu Buhari, also former president Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, that has Tinubu done more than these past leaders?
Yeah, those guys, they did not witness much turbulent era then, and I can tell you the era this man is that he witnessed. Nevertheless, I said he contributed some issues for himself too, and which is the subsidy, that he was too hasty, to remove the subsidy. He will have just given it, do it, space by space, and bit by bit, to remove those subsidies, not just come in and just hammer that subsidies is being removed now on Nigeria. I mean, that's the only issues I see with him. But other successive governments that rule this country prior to his coming, they enjoy the goodies, the best of the best of the country as of that time. Why am I saying this? There was economic boom, there was oil boom as of that time, and anybody that wants to just attacking on that should come up, because we could remember that was when Obasanjo of this world, the President Obasanjo, went all around for debt forgiveness. That was the what's it called? I'm bringing it from President Obasanjo down to Jonathan, down to Yar'Adua, all sort of things. I'm just trying to balance the issues. Now, during that era, they had enough economic boom that could, put Nigeria on the page of the productive nations. And what happened? There was a woman that pivoted that move. And who was the woman? Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. He came and he stabilized our, the governance, and he stabilized our monetary policy. He stabilized everything, and he mentioned one thing, and he told them that, come, you guys, all these things we have saved, just save it for the raining days. It's not by sharing. It's not by sharing. What happened? They went on. They went on to the woman's to go and kidnap his father. That, okay, if it is you that don't want us to have our way, we will disturb you. And you could see all those atrocities. Then let's snowball it back to Jonathan time. Jonathan era, we had it so good too. And when we had it so good, some non-state actors, they came in and started plucking, their own shares of the wealth that belongs to Nigeria. And they start. And let me now come back again to Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua will have been the best president we've ever had, with his policy, but God knows best how he left the shore of this world. And I think may he so rest in peace. Then let's come back to President Tinubu now. The problem is having now is enemies around him, because nobody believed he would have his way when he started. And you see, who God bless, no man can go against him. If he doesn't have hands of the God inside that election, for him to win that election, I will tell you, he will have not even get to anywhere, not to talk of closer to that hassle. But God knows best, and he's there now. I think he has a name to protect, and I think he himself should be listening to the citizen, what they complain of the citizen, because as it is now, it's not so well with any average citizen. It's so hard for them, and they should look at as a father. A father cannot be in a very cool space, in a very cool space, and the children will be suffering in the sun. I think that's what he has to look at. That when the father is enjoying somewhere, they have to look at the children that he left behind. That are they really being well kept? Are they really taken care of? So that's my message to Mr. President on that space you asked me. Yeah.
All right, quickly to the comment section to see what our viewers are saying there. Wow, 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 wow. Somebody is saying, Kunle, 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 how many times did I call you? Make you fear God. Fear God. You should know what this person is saying. There is God.
Oh, I think that was
MJ.
I think MJ should be maybe one of the hates to Madam Jonathan that time, Patient Jonathan that time. This MJ you're saying, I'm sure it must be one time hate to Madam.
I don't know.
For that longer, for that longer, there is God. So nobody, everybody know there is God, right? But even you have to know that God does not like blackmailing of people. God does not like you proclaiming death on somebody. God does not like you that you are not a saint accusing your next person, crucifying him. God does not like all those. So when you say there is God, let us go deep down. That do we really love ourselves? Are we really one? Do we really like ourselves? That's just the main point of it. And so when you say there is God, though, don't let us put God into this, because God did not come there. He's not the one.
All right, Nathaniel Abu, what's he saying this morning? One of our esteemed viewers on the platform, Nathaniel Abu. Only every era and regime comes with its challenges. At the moment, Tinubu's policies has failed. Please, let's stop the blame games.
I said it. I said the subsidy removal was just what disturb his government. That what he used to destabilize his government a bit, because that's the constitution, that was called the subsidy that he removed. It was too hasty, and I think I'm still repeating it. Maybe they didn't hear me when I was saying it. It was too hasty. It was been done by bit by bit. But what happened? Our president rushed into subsidy removal, and the cabal that have been enjoying that subsidy, the president expected them to be looking and not to fight back, and those are the problems. There's internal problem within themselves, within the presidency and the cabal of this subsidy that has been going on, that they cannot even reveal out. But I think we are getting there, bit by bit. We are getting there, and one thing I still say the president should remember, that if the problem is too enormous for you, please call for a constitutional confab again, or let them bring constitutional conference, result from Jonathan, and handed up the Oresoya report, and let's start working with that so that we can know which way to go, and we can know the destination every one of us will go.
There's a plan to impeach the governor of River State, Seyi Fubara. Wike said it last week that everyone will not fall if Fubara is impeached. Will everyone fall? We're again with some of your colleagues, some of your analysts before we commence this program, that everyone will not fall if he's impeached. And no crisis will take place or happen in River State.
Yes, everyone will not fall, because everyone did not fall when Fayose was impeached. Everyone did not fall when Dariye was impeached. Everyone did not fall when some other governors that Obasanjo impeached then. Well, when they were impeached, even President Obasanjo impeachment was even 2/3. Just if you have 3 House members, you can impeach the governor. You can impeach even 2 House members. You can impeach the governor. So everyone did not fall those era times. So why would everyone now fall when the Fubara is being impeached? You are looking at Ijo. There are some Ijo people that are aligned with Wike. There are some Ijo that are aligned with Fubara. I won't dispose that, but Fubara is not bigger than River State. Fubara is not bigger than River State. So Fubara should respect the law of the land, should respect the law of the House of Assembly of River State, and should respect the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Those non-state actors that are pushing him, like Asari Dokubo, when anything starts, the ground start rolling now, Asari Dokubo will be nowhere to be found. So they should not push Fubara into what's it called? Danger, danger. What's it called?
Danger.
Yeah, to danger. So to me, I won't support disobedience of the law of the country.
All right.
So it's a pleasure, my brother. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Let's have another person. Anybody?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All
All right.
right.
We can make it two. All right. We can make it two. We can make it two. No problem. You can, Mr. Alagide, you can take this position. Like Mr. Okpara take this position.
Okay.
All right. You're welcome on the program once more, and I really appreciate your
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
contribution.
Yes,
on
I'm
the
Mr.
daily.
Ojolajiri, and I welcome all the viewers all over the world to Global City Stand and to your global anchorman, Mr. Mike Adekuni, and this your global analyst, Mr. Ojolajiri. I say good morning to every one of you.
All right, Mr. Okpara, good morning to you too.
Good morning, Michael. I thank the God Almighty for keeping every one of us alive. I thank God Almighty for our fans all over the world that He keep every one of us alive. Make us to see a day like this. May God Almighty be blessed in Jesus' name.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you so much, guys. Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem
The new Okokondem
of Biafra.
of Biafra, or the man who loves to talk the truth, and serve by the truth, and speak by the truth, and follow the truth, no matter how pressure is.
All right. The new Okokondem is here with the global analyst himself, Mr. Olagide.
I'm so good
All
morning.
right, we'll be digging it out this morning. With the rising inflation in the land, economic hardship, insecurity, and all of the factors that are affecting the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His son is still coming out, to say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the greatest president in the history of Nigeria. Now, how do ordinary Nigerians perceive the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Mr. Lagide.
You see, Mr. Mike, if you are talking of greatness of anybody, one thing measures out greatness of anybody. It is the impact you have on that person or the people. Now, if you want to measure greatness of Tinubu for the past 2 years when he has been in government, you should talk of the impact he has on Nigerians. What has been the impact of Bola Tinubu's government on the living standard of Nigeria? Has the living standard improved, has it increased or lowered? Or lowered. So that means living standard of Nigerians, those are the factors we must measure. If you go by the statistics in the public, in the life of people, you will know that the living standard of Nigerians has fallen by reason of higher increment in cost of living brought about by Tinubu's administration, by his policy, by the way he will run his government, by a particular one event of removal of subsidy on petroleum matter that has multiplier effects on every other materials, other living, on other things that touch the life of Nigerians. So, if a man has brought up a policy, or let me say, implemented a policy that caused extreme hard cost of living on Nigerians, it has led to drop in the living standard of people. So, when you're not talking about greatness, what do you now say by that? Do you now say the social impact is positive or negative? It's negative. So we now say it's great with people? Yes, we want to talk about that greatness. We talk of negative greatness of that man on the life of people. That means negative greatness. That's what Seyi Tinubu is talking about. His father is the most negative, greatest Nigerian leader as we ever had.
Negative.
Yes, because the impact policies of his father has caused on Nigeria is negative. It has led to extreme high cost of living. That decision he took was not well thought out. I agree with that decision, but the way he went about it was done in a way that was not well thought out. It was not well deliberated and weigh the pros and cons of the matter before he introduced, before he implemented this, before he announced and implemented this. That is removal of subsidy of petroleum, of which the price of it as a multiplier effect on every other cost of other materials. So if he says his father is the greatest, that means his father is the greatest Nigerian leader that's ever ruled, by the virtue of the impact the government of his father had on Nigerians, in the sense that the living standard is not improved, rather it's worsened. Cost of their living worsened. Cost of their living increased extremely well, what everybody can talk about. So it's a fact on the ground that If you compare the cost of living as at the time before he came to power and now, is it naira dollar in relation to the exchange rate? Is it because of transportation? Is it because of food stuff? Because of everything, electricity, everything has gone up. Even television, everything has gone up because of the way he impacted on the life of Nigerians. So if you are talking of greatness, we are talking of negative greatness of the government of President Tinubu. So I want to modify the greatness Seyi Tinubu is defining. That his father is the greatest negative president we have ever had, whose impact on life of people have been negative, in the sense that it did not improve their living standard, it did not increase their living standard, it's rather worsen their living standard. So, Seyi Tinubu, add this to your definition. Your father is the greatest negative president we have ever had in Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Alajide Okokondem. You heard what Mr. Alajide just said about President Bola Tinubu. And looking at what his son said, despite the economic hardship Nigerians are facing, despite so much challenges the country is being faced with, we still have a situation whereby his son is giving or rating his father high in Nigeria. Now, would you say Tinubu merits this rating?
I am Mr. Para, Deni Okokondem. Now, if you are in the shoe of Seyi Tinubu, will you condemn Tinubu?
Your father.
Your father, will you condemn him? Obvious no. Because if Seyi Tinubu is condemning Tinubu, his father is condemning himself. Let us say the facts. But let me tell you, really, what the guy said is reality. Tinubu is the greatest. Now, let us start from the grassroots. Remember when of PDP under Obasanjo regime removed the whole West. 2003 election. Removed the whole West from AD, remain only Lagos State. Tinubu stand. From there, Tinubu build up. Okay, look how Tinubu from only one state collect more in
like 5 states.
2011 this election under Jonathan. He collect 5 states back. From there, he built APC. If not Tinubu, can Buhari enter power? The man is high. Let us give honor to whom honor is due to. The man is high. He made Buhari to be a president, and he walked Jonathan away. From there, he himself become a president. Now look at how he was elected. Upon all the whole obedience, what happened? Tinubu is Nassau Rock. You are telling me it's not the greatest. Eh? He pocket the home ministers, pocket the rep, pocket senate, ex-president, and he pocket them. He pocket the army, pocket the judiciary. You are telling me that it's not the greatest. Who have ever done it? The man is watching strong. This one they are saying 2027. He may not be. Look, do not be surprised that 2027 Tinubu will still continue. Do not be surprised.
Gang up.
Forget about the gang up.
Opposition.
Northern leaders who are there only Fulani that the government did not favor. Who are the Northerners? Only when you talk of Northerners, they talk of Fulani because they are the ones that hold the key of North. Okay, now look at it. Coming to economy, Tinubu did not create the hardship. Let us say the fact. Tinubu did not create the hardship because, but he's also the person that created the hardship.
Who is the person that
Buhari at the administration
created the hardship?
Created the hardship. What Tinubu is this? What he inherited?
Is that supposed to be?
I mean, if
he said he will continue from there.
Yes, that's what he said. I didn't could not continue there. If we look at the holding of Nnamdi Kanu, he inherited it. But that's the only place I discovered Tinubu is doing a very big mistake. By holding Nnamdi Kanu. That's a very big mistake he's doing.
Not the economic hardship.
Not the economic hardship.
The administration of President Bola, the former president.
Look.
At the continued way.
If the economy is bad to Nigeria, Nigeria could not have supported him to back up with Buhari to sweep Jonathan away. Although from Jonathan to from Jonathan to Obasanjo, Nigeria get to eat, but not that every Nigerian eats. But what you have to bear in mind, no president will be in power all over the world and carry food to serve on people's table. You have to work for it. Look at the Igbos. Do you see any Igbo man crying for hardship and not getting for government? Because they do not depend on government.
You are not talking like the normal Okoko on them. What's happening this morning?
No, I'm talking like normal Okoko on them.
Giving something in your pocket?
No, I'm talking.
Speak for the APC?
I'm not speaking for APC.
No, you see,
I'm speaking for Tinubu. If I'm speaking for what Tinubu can do, if I am speaking for APC, I could have admired Buhari administration. All of them are APC. Buhari administration is to what made Nigeria to be where you are.
You're speaking for Tinubu this morning.
Yeah, I always speak for him.
Unlike you.
I always speak for him.
Okay,
Look at it. I told you that the only mistake he was doing was holding Nnamdi Kanu. The only mistake he was doing allowing giving marching order in Biafra land. I'm telling you honestly, if Tinubu will release Nnamdi Kanu and they want to enter negotiation with the Biafra, I'm telling you honestly, Tinubu government will be the best. I'm telling you honestly.
So because he has not released Nnamdi Kanu.
That's the cause that Nigeria are suffering now. That's the cause Nigeria are suffering now. I'm telling you honestly, the anger of God is against Nigeria. They're holding Nnamdi Kanu, working to hold someone up in Finland. Let us say the truth. Now, Buhari wasn't the one who created bag of rice. Subsidy have been on the ground under APC to remove it at the time of Buhari, but it did not work there. Buhari don't have the ego to remove it. The Tinubu enter have the ego to remove it, have the power to remove it. Now, where are you going to blame Tinubu? But I am telling you, by God's grace, as because people doesn't look at the future. By God's grace, the inside before the end of the year, you will see common masses in Nigeria will laugh.
What kind of spirit entered the Okokondem this morning?
I say, look, I don't say yes because of others say yes.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yes, I don't say yes. I don't say yes because of the others say yes. I say yes because that's what I'm supposed to say. And I don't say no because others say no.
I'm sure you're
because I'm saying no. I say let them watch me. Even in the time of election 2023, do I speak against Tinubu? I told them that no matter what P2B won, no matter how the election vote he get, if you like, let the whole Nigeria vote for him. But Tinubu will be in Aso Rock. Is it not what happened? I thought that Tinubu is want to sit in Aso Rock. Look at somebody and look at what he can do. There are some people that are born to be genius. I told the people that Tinubu is a political calculator. He will calculate you 0 + 0 + 0 + 0. It will give you 1 million. And you pocket it, you cannot do anything. As he calculate INEC and judiciary, they give you 1 million. Then he will not Obi and stay in Aso Rock. So will you continue? Tinubu is the greatest, whether they like it or not.
I'm coming to you. What has Tinubu done differently to deserve this kind of title? What has he done differently from his predecessors to deserve this kind of accolade or title?
What he has done, don't forget I define my own greatness as negative greatness.
You said the negative
greatness. So I'm not aligned with Seyi Tinubu. I define the greatness Seyi Tinubu is talking about as negative greatness in the sense that the impact of President Tinubu on Nigeria is negative. Yes, I'm still on my stand. The question now to answer the question is that this is how to answer the question. What he did differently from other predecessors is that decision of removal of petroleum subsidy was not a well thought out decision. Yes, because you know that
have done it.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying
subsidy.
Even if you could have done this any day you chooses. But what I'm trying to say is that this is a matter that need detailed investigation, analysis, and have a plan of how you are going to mitigate the suffering, the consequences they go bring upon Nigerians.
According to him, he carried out what was already on ground.
No,
by his predecessor.
No. Before Buhari left,
yes,
Buhari provided subsidy for up to the month of June. In the budget.
No budget provision for it.
Yes, there's a provision for budget. I mean, for subsidy up to the month of June, and the Tinubu was sworn in 29th of May. That means you still have 1 month left.
You said up to the month of June.
Yes.
There was no budgetary provision for it.
Excuse me. May 29.
That was May 29.
Excuse me, sir. Let me put this point across to people. Buhari government make provision for subsidy from January 1st 2024. I mean, when the up to 2023 till June 30th of that year. So there was provision for 5 months. He only left 1 month left. He only left 1 month. But Tinubu, when he now came to power, when you now want to remove that subsidy, you know quite well that this is a product that the effect on it, the price of it has multiplied effect on every other material.
Don't you think that day was the right day to declare an end to subsidy?
Hello, sir. That means if you want to declare it on that day, he must have made his plan down during the time before he came to power. He must have marshaled out his plan on how he going to help Nigerians to cope with the suffering that announcement will
now,
bring.
Can I come in? Can I come in?
I don't lose track. He must have put his thinking cap on ground and marshal out a plan of how he's going to help Nigerians to come out of how to alleviate the Nigerians on the cost of the increment in the cost that this price will bring upon Nigerians. Cost of transportation, cost of foodstuff, cost of everything, everything. He must have marshal his plan down so that by the time you announce that removal, he will now step into the implementation of those actions. But he has laid down. But he never laid down any plan, Mr. Mike. There was no plan laid down to help Nigeria out of these current increments in prices, exorbitant increment in prices that single product, President product brought on Nigeria. Nigeria now face more hardship, high increasing cost of living. Increasing highly exorbitant cost of living than what Buhari left us with. High exchange of dollar, so that cost of production in Nigeria become extremely high. Those companies who import products, who import their raw materials, they now have to source for more naira to exchange for $1 to produce their product. That means that many companies have to be forced down. Cost of electricity generation is even high. Cost of everything went up, and there was no plan for him to bring succor, to bring elevation to people. And so this is where his impact has become negative for Nigeria. It's this regime that highest cost of living has ever been recorded in Nigeria. A wrap of fufu is not 200 naira. We eat now. How much was this now? How much was it? 20 naira. So this government impact on Nigeria have brought negative impact on Nigeria because of the way he one single action, which is one single action. Yeah.
Now, I'm coming. Now, why should Nigerians be crying on subsidy? Where this subsidy belong to? Oil and gas, crude oil, petroleum product, crude oil product. Is it only crude oil? The resources Nigeria have to make money. If the subsidy removing from fuel price affect Nigeria, what can Nigeria divert to another source to make their income, to improve their living? We have solid mineral resources in Nigeria, one of the best countries that have mineral resources in the world. Only mineral resources in a Borno, where Boko Haram occupied, can feed Nigeria for the next century. Why can't Nigeria divert to other area if subsidy is harming Nigeria? If crude oil product is harming Nigeria, why can't Nigeria divert to other sources?
Okokondem has collected brown envelope this morning.
Yes, I have collected. Yes, even though I left Asura from Asura, I'm coming now.
Nnamdi Anusi in Netherlands.
Yes, I coming from Asura. It was presidential jet that dropped me at my bus stop here. Let them talk, but I will tell you the truth. Tinubu is only watering what he meet on the ground. Why can't people shout like this at the time of Buhari? Why can't people talk in the time of Buhari?
People were talking.
But the people are not shouting like Tinubu own.
Maybe you don't remember.
I'm telling you.
I was on the street then.
I'm telling you. The only mistake Tinubu is making now is patching order in South East, South, killing up IPOPs in South. That's the only mistake. Both shedding in these people that are harmless. That's the only mistake. But coming to economy, coming to do that thing, is what Tinubu heritage that is doing. APC under Buhari planted the seed, nurtured the seed. Now the seed grow, start bearing fruit on the time of Tinubu. Will Tinubu plug it? Will Tinubu harvest it?
And shall we continue to live?
Do you want him to cut it? which he cannot be able to cut. The man cannot do more than what he's doing now. Overnight, is he an angel?
I'm still surprised at what Okonde is saying this morning.
What the points you are stressing is that there's extreme high increments in the cost of what we are now buying in the public. Where Buhari left it, we knew where Buhari left it. We knew where Buhari left exchange rate. We knew where Buhari left cost of foodstuff and and everything. But there's a man that came with one policy that was not well thought out and planned for.
Do you know? I'm talking before you take it from me. Do you know where Jonathan left it? And Buhari take over. Do you know where Jonathan left it and Buhari take over? Why can't you blame Buhari? Not to go back where Jonathan left it.
We are talking of somebody.
Buhari not to go back where Jonathan left it.
We are talking of somebody who came with one decision that was not well planned. I agree with that decision of removal of presidential subsidy, but I'm telling you, that decision was not well thought out, was not planned for. It was not well planned for, was not thought out. Yes, I agree with removal of subsidy in presidential proposal, but that decision was not well thought out. We knew that price increment of removal will lead to price of other things. So
which we are currently experiencing.
Yes, so the difference between Buhari and Tinubu is that under Tinubu government, the impact on Nigeria is that there's an extremely high cost of living.
All right, you've said it before.
Yes.
You said it.
Now, do you know that Nigerian economy is not controlled by Nigerian government?
How?
IMF, World Bank, who will borrow money, control your economy.
Yes, right.
You understand? Tinubu, Buhari borrow money and give Tinubu certificate of borrowing. Tinubu enter start borrowing. IMF and World Bank are doing control the economy, and the IMF money you borrow, they will give you what your prices will be, so that they will regain their money. You are blaming Tinubu. Do you think that Tinubu remove it by some power? I am telling you, if international community do not know what Tinubu did, they had what he did, they could have been calling revolution now against Tinubu. I mean, let us see. Western world are the problem of Nigeria. Colonial masters are the problem of Nigeria. Killing. Okay, look at it. Donald Trump admission enter now, and they expose people that are sponsoring terrorists in
USAID.
ID. Do you believe it?
It's an allegation, please. It's still an allegation. It's not been substantiated at all. Even the US Senate. Do
you believe it?
It's an allegation.
Somebody have raised it.
It's an allegation.
Somebody raised it up.
Conclusion. It's an allegation.
So what I'm still saying it. What Tinubu could have done is to make sure there's a peace in southeast. The bed. Are you not having peace here? How many times did Tinubu enter? How many times? How many times did Tinubu enter? The clean in the west. Is it like the clean in the southeast? Now I'm coming. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Listen. The eastern region that is laying the golden egg for Nigeria. Let Tinubu make peace to be there. People are talking now. Rivers. Do you know that Fubara still have masses? Common people in rivers as his support. If they rise up now and pick arms again, start blowing the oil pipe. Tell me what the federal government will do. This is very hard to make peace in this area. Look at the problem Wike is causing River State. If Asitukubo and Ismail rise up now, start blowing pipe, because that's the bedrock of Nigeria. What the government to do? So allow peace to reign in this area, so that we can know what we are doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I am Mr. Fadeni Okonde. Our fast attack every one of you in Jesus' name. God bless every one of you in Jesus' name. And those that said I collected money, come, I will give you check from the money I collect, but you eat small with me. God will bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. That's me.
Me too. Remember me.
That's me.
Remember me.
All right, you're welcome on the program. Thank you so much.
Good morning, our viewer. Thank you very much for being there for us. And it's another day. We are very grateful.
All right, you heard him speak yesterday. Who am I talking about? The president's son, Seyi Tinubu. My father, his father, is the greatest president in the history of the country, which means he's better than Obasanjo, he's better than Jonathan, better than Yaradua, better than Buhari. What do you have to say?
Good morning, my esteemed viewers globally. Good morning, Mr. Our anchorman here. And good morning, Nigerians. You see, talk can only be sheep in the mouth of the person whose yam has been roasted for him by the gods. Whatever Seyi is saying now is because he has everything working for him. Because if he knows where the shoe pinches, then he will not come out and start saying all this. And no person that his mother will cook soup and say the soup is not sweet when you have no other alternative. So that's my take on Seyi Tinubu.
Honestly speaking, Mr. Mike, I don't know where we dwell on Seyi Tinubu matter this morning. Seyi Tinubu is a son, is Mr. President's son. What do you expect from him? If President Bola Tinubu is my father, I will also say the same thing, but I just want to remind him, he should have removed the word president. He should have said, my father is the greatest politician in Nigeria. I will have agreed with him because of the way Nigeria politics is look like. And being a politician does not automatically transfer that you will be able to give people what they want. Go and check the word politician. Some politician, the word politics does not automatically mean that you will do what people want. Politics does mean how to manipulate, just make your way out of that thing, especially in Nigeria, concept. So saying that his father is a greatest president in Nigeria, where according to him, and you cannot mark yourself. I'm very sorry that I want to go down the lane at this point. Let me tell you, the major problem of Nigeria is that we like to weaponize and utilize our challenge instead of all of us to come together and look for the way to solve it. I'll cite one example. In South Africa, America chased away South Africa ambassador. They say he hates Donald Trump and America. Now I'm surprised to see an opposition party in South Africa supporting the current government and telling America that, hey, you cannot bully us. We are South Africa. We are suffering nation. We can decide how we are going to rule ourselves. That is how a nation will move forward. When every one of us see a particular challenge and we come together and look for the way to solve it, instead of politicizing it. This is where I'm going. In 2012, somebody came, Jonathan, January. He said, because of one thing or the other, the way I'm seeing this subsidy is creating problem for us. Please, I want to remove it. The whole Nigeria cry, except me. I don't join them in crying. Many Igbo that went to Southeast, I could remember some people now, they will come in, they will think it's only Tinubu that come against Jonathan that time. I could remember the song that Flavor sing that time. Nigeria, was everybody that time we were crying, except me. I could remember an Igbo woman cursing Jonathan, and I returned that curse because I believe in what Jonathan was saying that time. Many people went to Ojota, including the ally of Tinubu. Now, the same subsidy that they disallowed Jonathan to remove is the one that is causing problem for them now. If to say Tinubu allowed Jonathan to remove subsidy that time, there will be nothing called subsidy. They were playing to the gallery that, and there's nothing called subsidy. It's just a scam. Subsidy is a scam. But when they came in, they saw subsidy. They identified subsidy more than 10 times. Buhari say, hey, this is subsidy, you remove it. Subsidy come back. This is subsidy, you remove it, subsidy come back. He couldn't remove it finally until he go. Now, Tinubu coming. The first thing is subsidy is gone. Do you know that recently we still hear that about maybe some trillions of naira still accumulated for subsidy for a particular period? That subsidy, I told them that one time that Tinubu will still be paying subsidy because there is no way you will float dollar rate at the same time when you remove subsidy and the price of everything go up and the price of fuel remain the same. I said this man is still paying subsidy. Otherwise, the price of fuel will go up. The problem Tinubu have is that you want to cook rice. You don't know the time. You know, I'm a chef. You don't know the time to apply palm oil. You don't know the time to apply Maggi. The time to apply salt. The time to you just combine everything. You cannot get the results. That is the truth of the matter. Immediately you come in, remove subsidy. You float the naira and dollar rate. You went to that is not how to do things. everything now come together and jam-packed. You don't know how to sort it out. Do you know the funny part of us? He was now trying to visit all those areas, trying to do what he's supposed not to do. You float the naira and dollar rate. That means you are no longer ready to subsidize dollar. What happened before was that you are subsidizing dollar. And you want the whole Nigeria to see that this is the rate. So now when you see that you cannot contain it again, they will now come through back door and started still subsidizing dollar. They are still subsidizing dollar now. They are still subsidizing dollar now. And this IMF excuse that all of you are giving, that is why there is difference between Hope 93 and the renewed hope of 2023. Hope 93, one of the reasons they don't let Abiola get there was that he said it is only Nigeria doctor that will know how to treat Nigeria malaria. I have the video here that you cannot go and invite a doctor from America to go and treat malaria in Nigeria. He didn't know about malaria. So let's use our system to solve our problem here, not go and borrow that stuff. I think Tinubu will borrow from that idea, but unfortunately, he's dancing to the tone of IMF. Very unfortunate. Now, how Tinubu remove subsidy? It's problem and it's not problem. Because when Jonathan remove it on January, and people say, how can you come on January while you are addressing us and he just remove subsidy like that? Mr. Mike, when you have a sore on your leg, tell me how do they want to treat the sore that will not affect you? It will pain you. That is the problem. So there is no way how Tinubu want to remove the subsidy. It's either he remove it on the day he come in, but the problem is that he didn't embark on some system to cushion the effect. Look at Jonathan. Jonathan removed the subsidy in a quarter way, not halfway, and we saw what he did that time. We saw Swapi, how some bus were being purchased. Not halfway, quarter way. The price was going to 147, but we made that 97 naira, if I'm right. So it's not even half. Tinubu, the only thing Tinubu do is that times 3 of the allocation to the state governor.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Now to Mr. Vincent, what measures what can we use to measure the greatness of a president, whether the current president or the past president? But let's quickly talk about the current president. Is it job creation? Is it insecurity that he has tackled or defeated? Is it international recognition? Is it the local government autonomy is working on? Is it the tax reform bill and all of that? What can you use to measure Tinubu?
You see, currently as the situation stands, you see, there has never been a kind of impunity. The kind of impunity that we had under military is now surfacing in a democratic setting, as being currently experienced under Tinubu administration. I want to say without mistaking that Tinubu has not really done what is expected from him by we, the masses of Nigeria. Because when you look at the whole organogram of his government, you see that instead of professional being brought on board to do the art of statesmanship, it's just party government. That's where we have come to find ourselves in this kind of situation we now currently experience. And to me, when you look at every other thing, so even governments that were there before him, especially notably President Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was the president of this country, he was able to canvass the Paris and London clubs for the forgiveness of our debt, which was eventually had. But today, go into the books and see how much debt Nigeria is owing now, then you cry for this country. I begin to wonder, because if government is a continuum, wherever the former government stopped, when you take over, you should better what you met. That is why they say you add value to whatever the system that you meet. But in some other climes where things work properly, you see that when a leader comes on board, an effective leader, he hits the ground running. He will do the needful. He knows where the lapses are and be able to see that what he can do to show it up or get it improved. And to me, if I were to pass Tinubu, part my comment on Tinubu, I think it's an abysmal failure on his part of administration, because Nigerians are groaning, they are crying, the whole land is filled with cries and blood. And you see, every day we are being awakened to gory tales of death criminality, kidnapping, and all these things. These were not there before he came. Even if they were, they are insignificant to what is currently happening now.
Sorry, Mr. Michael. I want to play the song of Flavor. Sorry. Because I'm sorry. I've read this in the comment where somebody said that Flavor didn't sing anything for Jonathan. He sings subsidy. Nigeria, go and Google Flavor subsidy. Nigeria, basically. I'm not an Igbo. I like the song. I just love the song. He was talking about subsidy. Everybody was crying. Obi the mumu. Na me, I be na you. What will be the subsidy again? Even so, it was Jonathan that makes subsidy to be popular language that time. No, but so many people don't know the meaning of subsidy. Everybody will say, what is the meaning of which one, baby? Which one be subsidy? Almost everybody, grammar in the village. That was when they know the meaning of subsidy. You have to explain the meaning of subsidy to them. And Jonathan now did something very marvelous. He was sensitizing people on the need to remove subsidy. So one of the things that I usually fight for when Buhari came there and they said, and now Buhari remove subsidy, nobody protest. I said Jonathan have fought that war and almost won it before Buhari came in. So if anybody come out, because I usually read comments. Sorry for people that don't read comments. I read comments. I watch video, everything, every comment. I read it and I know what people say. Some derogatory word, some word that even the person they are sending it to, if he read it, he may go and commit suicide. Let me tell you, this is a platform. This is a platform. And if you think you have an ideology about another particular president and you are comment like this, is so that even your candidate will not do better because you will be bullying your opposition. That is bully. All the bully comments, I read it. Sorry that I cannot play for. So at this moment, Tinubu has failed. I agree with that one. I concur. And I want him to suffer for it in 2027. The conspiracy of Taku Jonathan not to remove subsidy is to go and face it in 2027. There are so many leaders that has committed error like that. Do you know that Adolf Hitler was speared by a Britain army in the First World War? Not knowing that this is another person that will cause Second World War. This man, the former Yasser Arafat, the former leader of Palestinian, was speared by a mere Israeli soldier. Not know that this is the guy that is still going to go. So there are some things, some error you commit today. You may use this as an advantage, but it's waiting for you in the future. So I want the subsidy case of 2012. It's waiting for Tinubu in 2027. It's just go and deal with it.
All right, can they allow Fubara breathe in Rivers State? Is it possible?
I have said it that Fubara's time on that seat days is numbered. The Supreme Court, who is the last arbiter on that matter, has already spoken, and the judgment, as we currently have it, is not favoring Fubara at all. Fubara now is being held at the jugular. I have said it's a candid thing. Advice I'm advising for Fubara now. Instead of trying to grandstand or trying whatever olive branch that is dangling before the wicked is belated, he cannot achieve any meaningful thing, any meaningful result from that. To me, he should just resign to save his name honorably and recontest. If he so, at least with the little days he has spent in the office, if his work is good, the Rivers people will be the one to be the judge.
For Rivers' peace and stability, Mr. Vincent said he should just resign honorably.
Well, I will not agree with the option of resign. The only thing is just that if you want to repent or you realize your mistake, you want to calm down. Please, Kukuma, calm down normally. But one thing that I'm not happy with is about the power-drunk soul of Nyesom Wike. You know, I told you I like Wike, but no matter how I like you, if you see that you are going beyond my own comprehension, my own understanding, the way Wike is going is beyond my own comprehension. What you are looking for in Rivers State is peace. You yourself, it was you, at least for a while, you and Fubara, you have worked together. It was once your, godson. So when you beat a son with the right hand, you should be able to drag him with the left hand. The man, what do you want from this man? This man has realized his mistake. he received Supreme Court judgment. Immediately, he said, okay, local government chairman, go. Hand over. Okay, you want me to represent the budget? I'm coming. I was denied. What I expect, they say it's us way of doing it. There is no problem in even molesting Fubara in the house. After you allow Fubara to come in, now you will now, Mr. Governor, it's like you don't know your duty. This is how to do things. This is how to do things. You are bringing this. Go and ask your fellow governor. That is an opportunity for you. But instead of that, you kukuma block to tell you that these people, they actually want to they want to impeach Fubara. It's not that they want peace. It is what it is.
All right.
From the onset.
Let me go to the comment section. There's a Chima is saying something very crucial here to Mr. Vincent. Mr. Vincent, there's nothing to lose. Fubara shouldn't resign. We are in a democratic republic and not an autocratic nation. Stop advocating for an undemocratic shenanigan.
Let me educate Mr. Shima better, because in a democratic setting, law takes its roots. And when there is law, no matter how unpopular, but the ground norm is the constitution. Anything done outside the constitution, I want to believe that it's illegal. And as such, I'm only giving a candidate advice. It's my personal advice. I'm not a body need on Fubara. Fubara can choose to do whatever he likes. But right now, as we speak, he cannot go outside the constitution to do something that is not okay, or else he will pay for it.
All right, King Henry, to get a job, you need to have qualifications to solve any problems related to the job. The applicant is not expected to get a job, only to be learning, to be there, learning how to do the job. Okay, on to the next one. Hakim Adesina Bada, Nigeria problem is that all the money borrowed and not channeled towards the project.
That's the problem.
Looking at what Taiwo Odunlade is saying this morning in the comment section, Taiwo is saying that Asiwaju has not failed and he would win again come 2027. Still on it, Taiwo Odunlade, we can't blame Asiwaju for our debt. Yes, Obasanjo helped us out of debt, but Nigerians brought us back to debt. So let's blame high levels of corruption by Nigerians.
And Tinubu continue. Tinubu continue it now. Must he continue?
Let me say something to Odunlade here. If Obasanjo wiped out our debt, does it mean that Tinubu too should continue to wallow in that pile of debt for Nigerians, for both Nigerians to continue to to breathe under a heavy burden of debt? I want to believe that government is a continuum. In a situation whereby you are coming on board, you should know what you are going to do, and by so doing, you should be able to add value to what you met on ground or get it better.
All right, Moon is here. Did Tinubu obey Nigerian constitution?
Tinubu is a liar.
Tinubu is a liar. Can I talk, please? Can you allow me to speak? I will allow you to talk. Thank you so much. There's a Chima. What has Fubara done that's out of the constitution? That is out of the constitution. What has Fubara done that is out of the constitution? He has agreed to resubmit the budget, and they are avoiding him. What else do you want?
He is belated now because the Supreme Court has given judgment in favor of the 27 lawmakers, which are all, they are pro-Wike, and as such, you understand, and Wike that we are talking about. Now, the actors in this...
Daddy, Mr. Michael, please. I've said that if you want to play game, please watch the game you want to play very well. Oh. If you want to build a tower, please go and make the cost for the tower before you embark on it. If you want to cause problem, ready for every eventuality. That's what killed Ambode in Lagos State. I expected Ambode to make it sing that song. That is what I expect from Fubara. If I'm with Fubara soon now, I will decamp to APC. Then I will scatter.
Unfortunately, many Nigerians don't know what democracy means. They mistake democracy for babasopocracy. Taiwo Odunlade on this one. No, sir. It was high level of corruption that brought us here. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. All right, gentlemen, I really appreciate you for coming on board this morning. Please, may I know the first 5 people that got here this morning? I don't know. And I don't want to confuse. Let's give it to tomorrow, please. Till tomorrow. All right, sorry. Mr. K, you see what I'm trying to say? The money was meant for the woman that contributed that was on the program last week. which has been with me since that last week, and he said I should just share it among people, the first 5 people. But I cannot figure out the first 5 people, and I'm saying it right here. So until tomorrow, Mr. K, watching us from Canada. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
All right, Oluwawan of Ogbaland, you're welcome on the program. I say you're welcome on the program. Mr. Jack, you're welcome on the program.
We are all welcome, and we are all welcoming our viewers too. God will bless all of you. You see, anywhere you are, the planet of the earth, listen to us. God will appreciate you. We'll see what's happening. We are Nigeria. We are talking about Nigeria. What's happening in Nigeria? What are you telling me to talk now? Don't be a man, please. You are the icon. What do you want me to say? Whose feet are we going on? Whose side? Or how many sides?
My father is the greatest president in the history of Nigeria, Seyi Tinubu.
See, it's a son of the father. We appreciate his father. The father lost me.
And what do you expect from the son of the father?
100% appreciate your father, but Nigeria don't know your father anymore. How? It's not recognized, not popular. 1, not recognized. 2, not popular. Who is your father? Who are you? You didn't know me, only one of Ogbaland. See, let us be frank with ourselves. We are many. We are millions of Nigeria. 200 something million population, according to whose year was that recorded. See, let us be frank with ourselves. Under your father, Nigeria lost the glory. Under your father again, Nigeria don't eat. Under your father, Nigeria is suffering and smiling. They die, they perish. Under your father, Nigeria trek to work. Under your father, nothing is working. Every day is have patience. Under your father, there was a language from the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria begging Nigeria every day have patience. To the extent the president came one day say, "As for compare." Under your father, and you say your father is the house of house. Where our father? Everybody have father here.
Abba father.
Abba father is God. God live. He live in the majesty. See, let us glorify God. Don't glorify your father. Glorify Nigeria. But Nigeria is not happy with your father. See, let us be frank with our talk. See, I'm not coming here to stand and say, I don't like your father. Nigeria don't like your father. Including me. Oluwawan of Ogbaland. See, the son of the living God. See, you are the living God. Oh. Is there no one like you? You see, God is God. God, why people like God? Because he's a father. Because Tinubu came. I liked Tinubu yesterday, but now I don't like him anymore. I liked him yesterday. Don't like him anymore. Don't like him. You're wrong. You're wrong. See, let us be frank. You're wrong. See, my father tell me say, hey, see, my real name is Lucky. Say, Lucky, don't go here, go there, because here will bring you problem. Here will give you peace. And I believe, and I go. If I go the wrong way, I will see it. But now, Jagaba come as a father of the whole nation. Say, under 6 months, I will change the situation of your life. I mean, how many 6 months are we now? 6 months multiply.
2 years.
Okay, where is this changing of the situation of our life? You live just because of God's mercy. You live God's mercy. Okay, now let Nigeria live on this earth. You see, the truth will set you free, but the truth is bitter. Jagaba, I like him, but he failed woefully. Don't like your father. I will tell you, many people don't like your father because I like my father. I don't like my father. I don't like your father. But I like my father. My father do what you know good. I will say, my father, do the reality because millions are your children.
As Tinubu truly created an economy that is benefiting the youth.
What's the meaning of benefiting the youth? See, let me.
According to
see,
his
let
son,
me come back.
He has created.
He has created. Okay, where is? See, let me come back with you, Mike. Let me come back to you. You see, there's a program language to you to speech. Somebody draft it for you from A to 25. Read it and tell them, and they are liars. They are all liars. See, the reality will give you peace, environment to live. Where is the environment for us to live? Suffering and smiling. How many years ago, when I said suffering and smiling, good. See, it's coming out of our life now. Who they not born yesterday, they grow now, past that age. You know, say we suffer, past suffer. And I will get money pass. Go that place, paper. They say trillions of naira. Lagos, Calabar, Coastal Highway. 15 trillion. Where is the money? Would we eat food? Do we have two basic food a day? No. Before you see one, before you see a one time in a day, because according to the world, say breakfast, lunch, and meal. Because the thing of the bed now, before you see one, thank God, and your father is there. You wrong, you fail. You fail F9 parallel.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. But before I allow you go, I just need to say this: people that promised you yesterday, I'm yet to receive the money. I'm saying it on air so that, of course, you trust me. I know you.
God bless you.
All right, I know they are watching. Please, if you promised Oluwa won something yesterday, some funds, gift yesterday, please let us try as much as possible to redeem it. Yeah, I've not collected anything. My hands are clean.
You clean.
Like,
Say clean. We are clean here. This is city stand. We clean forevermore.
All right, thank you so
But
much.
God is clean more than the Jagaba. God is clean more than the Jagaba.
We clean forevermore. We're all clean forevermore. Thank you so much. Good morning. All right, Mr. Jack, how are you doing, sir?
Fine. Happy day, happy Tuesday. I revere my good Lord of hosts, the Prince of Peace be with you people and your friends, wherever you are. May God bless you.
All right, Mr. Ase.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, our viewers. May God Almighty bless you abundantly. Happiness.
All right, currently Tinubu's government is under fire as Nigerians are seriously criticizing his policies. You saw a criticism by one of our youth members, NYC members.
Yes.
And looking at what Showore said yesterday, that Tinubu's government is terrible. The president himself is terrible, citing all sorts of reasons why he said, he made that statement. Now, the same yesterday, his son came out telling Nigerians that his father is the best president ever in the history of Nigeria. How would you react to this?
You know, I too much respect families and hate of families. That is bringing me down to not be in high tension. You know, Seyi Tinubu is the son of Tinubu. What will you say of your father? So let us give him that respect also. Nigerian youth so much love Seyi Tinubu. I myself, I love him. But the issue is this. When it comes to matter of a whole nation like Nigeria, it becomes very, very difficult. When the population of Nigeria are saying Tinubu is not doing well, it becomes very difficult. If you, a son, say, my father is doing perfectly well, people will say, what will you say? That's only what you can say, because it's your father. So at the other hand, let's respect family. I cannot, although we are not here to insult anybody, I cannot insult a father in the presence of a son. No. I cannot insult a man in the presence of his wife. I have to give you all the respect, but when the family members are not there, yes, I can, say whatever I want to say. And at the other hand, I'm not supporting Tinubu. I will also say this is not time to call results. This is not time to call results because Tinubu still have 2 years, and the Bible says that the end of a thing is better than the beginning. Things can change in a twinkle of an eye. It can change at all time. But if it doesn't change, we will hold Tinubu responsible. But my own is this. The worst mistake Tinubu will make is to let this power return again to our killers, the killers of Nigeria. Those people that are killing Nigerians from bush to bush, from one bush to the other.
those people that are sharing the blood of Nigeria all over. That's the worst mistake Tinubu will make if this power return again to our killers. So he has to do whatever. If he has to call even experts from all over the world, experts from Nigeria and all over the world, so that they can come and contribute idea for Nigeria to be better, to deliver us from this very hardship, to deliver us from this fire burning. If I can take some excuses from Mr. Mike, our moderator, I had Air Fire was criticizing the government of Tinubu, and then who participated in bringing Tinubu? Is it not Air Fire? When you were participating to bring Tinubu, didn't you foresee? Haven't you the spirit of discernment to know that the person I am bringing may not manage well, but you brought him? So you are playing with the blood of Nigerians. You are playing with 200 and something million Nigerians. He did things anyhow. If today Air Fire is criticizing Tinubu, it means that Air Fire is doing things anyhow. Don't play with this population.
All right, let me go to the comment section. This is Chimadia Michael. Tell Mr. Ase that his statement was all we continued to hear until Buhari wasted 8 years. Mr. Ase, wake up from your dream. What you see so far is the maximum we can get from Tinubu.
Yes, I thank you for your remark. Mr. Udeze Chima, thank you for your remark. But Mr. Udeze Chima, you know, my problem is this. Nigerians are playing with this population of 200 and something million. You shouldn't tamper with this population before bringing any leader. My own concern is before bringing any leader, verify the past of that leader, verify the leader. If the leader is capable to take us along. During the time of Jonathan, let me go back a little bit. The time of Jonathan was better than the time of Buhari. The time of Jonathan, you can't compare with this very time. But when Jonathan was there, it is the same Nigerians that we are saying, Jonathan, Ogogoro man, Jonathan, woman, Jonathan, and Nigerians were saying that they need a young hand. I was asking these youth that are crying today, I asked them, you really say you need a young hand? They say yes, a young hand is what we need. I remind them what Buhari did when he destroyed our young democracy by overthrowing Shagari. I remind them, look what this man did. And I told them, without Idiabo, this man cannot do anything. They say we want him. And they call themselves, say this one we say Baba, this one say Buhari. They hug themselves. But when Buhari came with that very iron hand and plus lion hand, the same you to start to cry. Why should you be playing with this population? So what I mean is this: before bringing in a person, let us verify that person. Okay. Let us work hard thoroughly to know if that person will give us what we want. Right. You have brought Buhari from Buhari to Tinubu, so and today you are crying. So what are we crying?
Yes. Thank you so much. God bless you. I really appreciate it for coming. All right, to Benjaka, good morning once again.
Yeah, morning.
On the program.
Yeah.
All right. According to what the president's son said, his father is not there to enrich his pockets. He's not there to enrich his family. And he also said the government of his father is a government of the youth. Is it a government of the youth, as it said?
Well, I do not see it as a government of the youth. But meanwhile,
or a government for the youth.
Well, a man or a son, a daughter can never reject the food of his mother. Because anyhow where the mother cook the soup, whether there's salt or there's pepper, you say, the soup is sweet. But meanwhile, Seyi Tinubu, it is not only you, the one where your father born in Nigeria here. There are a lot. So it is where the masses will come and say, what your father is doing is not good. The way your father is going as a president of the nation is not doing it right. Now you say in the comment, say, I will start when Buhari stop. And that is where is that? So anything that he's doing now is not a new thing to us. Because I've already said where the former president stopped is where he starts. Now Nigeria is going. Let me tell you, I have told you, say, Nigeria is going to collapse. Nigeria is a company. And the person is padlocking the company is Ahmed Tinubu, being the manager. And it will not manage this company very well. It's going to fold the company. The company is about to close. Unless they run around to change the management before the company will survive. But as of now, the company that we are inside can never survive under Ahmed Tinubu. Putting fire all over state. The one in the north, they put fire there. They haven't quenched the fire. The one in the west here, in Lagos State, being his state, they put fire there. He did not quench it. Now he's trying to be putting fire in River State. And which he can never stop it. Why? Is it hard to see a good leader? Are we going to call him a good leader? When fire, all state, fire. Who will quench that fire? Without intervention, without fire quench, it cannot play the side will favor you. It cannot. People that are playing, people that are close to you, I don't know giving him advice to do something good. Is it a cause for him to do something good than doing something bad for the whole nation, making the nation to be collapsing? I did not say any good things that the young man did. I can remember the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. He did. He revived Nigeria in good shape. But when Jagaba come in, Nigeria turning upside down. What I am expecting him to do is not what he's doing. It's not making me to be happy. It's not making the citizen to be happy. Day by day, citizens will be crying. Citizens will be dying. Is that what we need? We are not in military. If it's the time that we are in military, we haven't faced this type of crisis. I remember when Babangida was the president of Nigeria. We did not face it. Is it Abacha? We do not face this type of things. How can he be a civilian? It's more tougher than a military. Things are going wrong. He let it think very well to revive Nigeria good way. Where he's going is bad side. Let him come back.
All right, thank you so much, Abin Jack. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
for coming.
Yeah.
This morning, Rafa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Once again, you're welcome on the
Yeah,
program.
our viewers, good morning, everybody. King Joba, good morning. King Henry, good morning. Mookie, great, good morning. Solomon, good morning. Many of them, I'm greeting
many of our
all of
viewers.
you.
Many.
There's
Esteemed
a Chema, good morning. Taiwo, good morning. Taiwo Lawal, good morning. Sukomi, good morning. Omo Oduduwa, Omo my man, Omo Odua, good morning. Akim Olashuko, all of you. I just said, let me greet you guys a bit. Stay glued. Don't touch that set. And watch what is
Stay
going
glued,
on.
don't
Yeah.
touch it. All right, in a viral video while addressing Nigerian youth, he said his father is not there to enrich his pocket. His father has created an economy for the youth to try. Now, the question I want to ask you now, Raf, is that can the son of a president make an unbiased assessment of his father's leadership? Is it possible?
Yeah, it is possible. But Bible says that with God all things are possible. It is possible because I can remember if you follow the events of the Western world, you will find out that they sometimes have stubborn children that will like to say the truth. If you study well about events that happen in America, there was this man, Murdoch. I think Bernard Murdoch, who brought about the meltdown. Meltdown was as of 2009, 2010, meltdown that brought about many banks all over the world crumbling and the chairs that people bought crumbling. Murdoch children were eating on the table when they actually observed their father and told their father, Murdoch caused it. Murdoch was the one that caused the meltdown. Maybe you can go and Google it. They reported him and he was jailed I think 100 and something years. I don't understand. The man that brought about meltdown, economic meltdown. Murdoch, they accuse him now on the table, eating table where they are eating. Not minding how much their father had. But they have conscience. They have conscience as human beings. So that is a big difference between the West and Africa. Africa abuses celebrating what is bad, hailing it, dwelling. Okay, there are some sons that will confront their father and change their father. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. With God, all things are possible. Seyi is doing what he's doing because he's a black man. See, let me tell you, the blacks you see are bent on telling you that offer my mother Siri, Toroto, upon no far Soroso, I will explain. The black race are bent on telling you that the soup that my mom cook is very sweet. He won't tell you that it's not sweet. I don't understand. But the white will actually tell their mom, say the truth, because they have love. They love God, they have conscience. Let me go from the angle of history. Everybody actually knew what Robert Mugabe did to Zimbabwe. Mugabe was Zimbabwe governor, president from 1980, early 80, that's 8180 to 2021. 40-something years. The longest serving African president. You know why I'm telling you this? Robert Mugabe recently on Facebook commentary, he said, wedding is an occasion that are bringing various people together. They say yes. A statement where he make in the past. He said, let me give you the definition of wedding. He said, wedding is a gathering of the people whereby the visitors, that's the invitees, are thinking about what to eat, the way they will eat in that wedding. While the celebrants, that the bridegroom and the groom, are you listening, are thinking about sex. The whole Africans on Facebook, they started clapping. Hey, he's a great man. Thank you, Baba. We know what you did. You were a great man. You were a great thinker. You were a great philosopher. I picked my button. I told them, foul. Robert Mugabe constitutes one of the worst problems Africa is going through today. They say what? I have many people that confronted me on my commentary section. I first of all tell them that Mugabe was teaching in the University of Accra when he was invited to fight among the Zimbabweans against the whites. And they had independence either 80 or 81. Robert Mugabe bagged 12 master's degree, the most educated world president, not only in Africa. If you read as a president during his time, he died, I think, 2021. You know, read rich Robert Mugabe, a lecturer in Accra University. In fact, it was the highest. When you talk about degree, Robert Mugabe is as educated as Kwame Nkrumah, but he gets degrees past Kwame Nkrumah. You know what happened? They celebrate. I told them about his shortcomings. I'm not somebody that criticizes. I say great man. I say yes. I say great man indeed. There are people should celebrate. I'm saying this because of what Tinubu's son is saying. Tinubu's son, from the angle of his opinion, is eulogizing his father. I don't know what to understand. Because Tiba say wrong thing against the papa. Yoruba man say, Iwo Omale, you are a bastard. Because he said, if you say Tinubu is not doing well now, from that podium, on that podium, they go say, Omale. It be like say because your mama na Igbo woman, your mama na Igbo, and you go marry Igbo, Omale. Africans hate somebody that says the truth.
Is Tinubu not worth celebrating?
Okay, Tinubu does not want to celebrate. I'm coming. Wait, make I reach where they go as fella talk. You see, Robert Mugabe, Robert Mugabe got it very wrong. For staying on, sit tight leadership started from Mugabe. Why? Some persons were criticizing sit leadership, tight leadership in 1986 on the paper. Do you know what happened? Julius Nyerere resigned. They gave like this to Julius Nyerere in 1986. Le Conseil of Senegal resigned. They do like this.
Amada Hijo resigned on the basis of health. Amada Hijo of Cameroon. These people, they do like this. Other leaders in Africa stay. Gaddafi no one go. Felix Boigny of Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, refused to go. Many of them in Africa refused to go. I'm talking about Ethiopia, but Julius Nyerere, Loposanwo, and Amada Hijo, they left. They do like this for them. Robert Mugabe stayed there, and they are praising him on comment section. Now Tinubu, here, hello, how could somebody see the truth? He won't say it because this person is my brother. This person is my mother. When my mother go to do that thing and my father, I go indoor, call them to order, say, this thing you are doing is not good. The whole community, the whole villages, the whole country, the whole state is saying something against you. Stop this thing where they do. I not go come outside, praise and say, he's doing well because he's my father. Because Tinubu, son, Jay, is enjoying yacht. He go enter yacht, he go carry him go all over the world, return him. He go carry yacht, go Israel. How do you expect him as a Yoruba Igbo? Maybe Mama na Igbo, Papa na Yoruba. A mixed blood from Nigeria to tell you the truth. Omereme, it cannot happen here. It's not happening in our country. See, I scored Tinubu. Scoreboard is 0.00001. Scoreboard. What he's doing is not good.
President,
Mr. President, 0.00, you don't do anything at all. See, he said Tinubu restructured Nigeria since last year or yesterday. We for day here they celebrate that. Anybody now will go talk rubbish. All of us go argue, say, Oga, he restructured Nigeria. Respect him that angle. Tinubu came and made the price of petroleum the highest ever. So you want me to come here and celebrate him? Because Seyi Tinubu is what? Pouring encomium on his father. Because I'm born now. So make I follow celebrate him. Now lie. I'm correcting Seyi Tinubu. See bad thing and say it's bad. Correct your papa. I'm not saying make insult your papa publicly. Go indoor. Tell your papa what's up and what is down. What is going on wrong and what is going on good. Advise your father. Nobody born of woman womb. We just see mama and papa insult them. No. Go indoor, give him advice. Your papa is not getting it right. Okay? Petroleum product was at the rate of what? 75 naira, 85 naira. Your papa go there, you remove first subsidy. Petrol price now go high. We know they own our generator. You know there they talk say your papa do well. Your papa don't do any well. Okay, if you want to tell us say your papa do well, come Lagos, come meet us. Have a podium or a platform under which all of us can have, rapport. So that we will tell you. Because all your big man friends, all those presidents' son, where you be their friend now in Europe, they're not going to allow you to see what common man is going through in Nigeria. Say the truth a day, just a day, one day, say the truth. Your papa is busy romancing billionaires all over the world. Visiting Turkey, visiting Dubai, going to Cyprus, Nicosia, Malta, everywhere.
Not minding what you're saying, some people are saying Ashwaju is winning 2027 election.
Yeah, that one is their own opinion.
Not minding what you're saying.
Yes. They know what they're saying because Tinubu will use money. If you are sleeping, he go knock on your door, give you 100 million. See, he don't they save money for 2027 since 2024 and last year. And last year is 2024. This year is 2025. He won election in 2023.
Okay, last year.
Last year now will be 2024.
I thought you said election.
No. 2024 now. Tinubu don't they amass big money where they take you go give everybody. He's winning 2027. This person will say this thing. He's saying the right thing. Because Tinubu will knock on your door, give you 100 million. For Ghana must go. You will forget yourself, forget your brain, forget your brothers, forget everything. You will enjoy the money, enter Atlantic Ocean. That time your eye go kill you. See, let me tell you the truth. 2027, Fulani oligarchies in the north, then go with Tinubu. See, let me tell you, what happened to Jonathan? When Jonathan opened his eye, Jonathan was like, am I in a dream? Jonathan said, no, let me go sleep. Maybe I'll wake up. Okay, Governors Forum, all the Governor Forum in Nigeria, they went against Jonathan. Jonathan, like a pack of cards. The storm, the cloud is gathering in the north. Tinubu himself knows that El-Rufai is a small drop of water that makes a mighty ocean. You should go and make fences with El-Rufai if you want to come back again. Because the Fulani, they have started it again.
And no matter how school where you went, Oxford University or Harvard University, you can never outsmart Fulani politicians in Nigeria. Now they hold the key. El-Rufai is starting up in the north against Tinubu second coming. Why? El-Rufai and his cronies in the north, they are not receiving what they were receiving during Buhari regime. And for that, El-Rufai is over-aggrieved. I don't understand. Yeah. So El-Rufai is coming from the angle of SDP now, turning his back on the party that made him governor for 8 years straight. I don't understand. Gathering people like, see, make I tell you, you don't carry Buhari join body. Buhari they talk rubbish. Do you know why? Buhari said an APC, a political party that made me president for straight 8 years. I no go turn my back on it. Oga, tell us whether you are aligning with El-Rufai. Stop speaking in parables. All this metaphorical language where they use, explain it in its common language. Fulani must always be Fulani. I'm just inciting reasons and examples why Tinubu is not coming back 2027 to our commentator on the comment section.
A youth-friendly administration.
Which youth-friendly administration? Where? Youth called Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf friendly administration, because I know most of all those his political associates in the north, their children are Yusufs and Mohammeds. Yusuf's friendly administration, not youth-friendly administration.
Someone were told that I can see things differently from his predecessors.
Listen good.
Is it not true?
Tinubu's administration and Buhari administration, if we do election here now, opinion poll, which one better pass? They will tell you, say Buhari administration is better than Tinubu. They will vote for Tinubu here now.
I'm sure people will be writing in the comment section.
That's
what you said.
Now. Yeah, listen.
Tinubu, Buhari's administration is better.
It's better now. We they swear before. Not be me they swear last year. Say may God no green. But today it done better now. You can't fill your generator. Go and fill them. Your money will finish. You will eat the next day. Generator, 8 naira. 1,000 naira you will use it in the next day. Okay? The card, meter card, don't change. You that is writing on comment section, maybe you are siding Tinubu. Meter card now, 16,000, 8 days. If you know them, you will go. And the meter card we have in Nigeria now don't change name. Bandi A, Bandi B, Bandi C. If you are in Bandi A, you will be having light, but you will be paying 16,000 every 4 days. Oga, where is the money? Bandi C, una no go they get light. Una go they pray, because they will be doing what? You know the word they use, rationalization. Then go the rational. Street, Kayode Street today on. Kayode Street they will jubilate. Bola close tomorrow off. Then go turn their face, from their face. Oga, nothing is going on well in Nigeria now. Which friendly youth? Youth friendly or Yusuf friendly? Not youth. Tinubu administration is not youth friendly. Tinubu administration is Yusuf friendly.
According to information, some of his policies have long-time benefits, which you also be benefiting from.
Okay, long-time benefits. How is it going to affect us? That we turn upside down what was in the right direction from 2023 to 2015. And someone just come on stage and say, oil subsidy, go! The whole world was watching. And you are telling me that plan, we are going to gain it. Dangote refinery, instead of allowing Dangote to sell his oil, they carry all manners of Lagos boys, go meet them. If you know pesos amount, you can start. Before you know it, NMC-PC hijack Dangote's oil. They are the ones selling before Dangote could sell.
Pascal Okpara nonsense policies.
Yes.
Bring back Buhari Jonathan.
Yes, bros. You are making points there. See, let me tell you, what actually removed Jonathan out of power, can any one of you assess it? Just try to match it up with what Tinubu is doing now. Are you listening to me? Anyway, what happened in 1983 before Alhaji Chogu Chagari was ousted by the then head of state, military head of state, Buhari? Match what Chagari was doing then, when $1 was 1 naira. Match it up with what is happening in Tinubu administration, and know if military will not come, or maybe they will come. How did you feel then? Muki great,
Raphael, if the man is sharing 1 million naira daily,
yes,
you will still complain.
I know Muki great as somebody that if I start you know, lambasting this government, Mookie Great will say, hi, this man, not the regret, not the repent. Raphael, you again. Or Madam Mookie Great, listen. Mookie, I don't know whether a man or woman you be. Madam, Oga, listen.
Mookie Great.
Great. Mookie Great, listen and listen good. A man, Mookie, my man, listen. If you're sharing 1 million to all of us, fine. But Naira, I didn't read commerce, I didn't read banking and finance, but I have little knowledge of, you know, finance and economics. Okay. Listen, when you share 1 million, Chebi money with the excess. Thank you so much. If you want to go and buy ingredients, you will buy, you will use Biro, carry money, Naira, go there. There will be excess money in circulation, and we are not even looking at that angle. What we are looking at, the angle we are looking at, okay, employ better economic technocrats to repair Nigeria economy. Unu mebile, now you people spoil them. Make una carry better economic technocrats to come and repair the economy. Nowhere you will touch all angles of government agencies. At least the customs, they are the one blocking rice, bags of beans from coming in, and other essential commodities like turkey, oil, palm oil, granite oil, and so on and so forth. There are many work to be done for Nigeria to be great. It is not time for you to advise Tinubu sharing 1 million. It can't get to everybody. Repair the economy.
Thank you so much, Raphael Mbechi. We appreciate your contribution on the program. Lawrence, you're welcome on the program.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Thank you.
Good morning, our viewers and our fans all over the world.
What do you have to say about Seyi Tinubu's take or submission of his father's administration?
Yeah, my brother, let me tell one thing, that to his son, to impress his father is not a taboo, and it's not a bad thing. But to look for the other angle, Tinubu, they don't have only one son now. They don't have 10 sons. He have millions of sons in Nigeria, because as far as he is the leader, the president of the Nigeria, he's #1 father for all the whole federation in Nigeria. But what is your children saying against you or talking about you in outside? When I met Tinubu as a president of Nigeria, most is Southwest, they are very, very jubilating that the government of Ahmed Tinubu will be more better than former president of Nigeria. Yes, because what you are looking for, Tinubu is supposed to do that. #1 thing, see a Papa Wolf. You see that wolf? Open it. Allow your children to eat food. Okay, the worst thing you can do your children to deny food for your children's mouth. When we are small, my father, if you do whatever you want to do, then we'll be together. You see that food, my father cannot deny you food. But what is happening in Nigeria? Ahmed Tinubu is a father of all nations. Okay? Why Ahmed Tinubu is just starving all his children in Nigeria? He have 20 children. It's only one saying good thing about you. Are you meeting targets? Now, 19 of those children, they are saying bad thing against their father. Ahmed Tinubu needs to let Nigeria speak good thing for Ahmed Tinubu. Don't focus for 2027 election. Let's do the right thing now.
All right, thank you so much, Lawrence. Because of our time, we need to go. And I really appreciate all our viewers for joining us today. Many thanks to you all over the world, Spain, Italy, Germany, UK, and you're watching us from. We say thank you for joining us this morning in the comment section. Let me quickly say hi to Desechima, the chief. Desechima, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Raf Olu, thank you so much. I appreciate your compliments here. We appreciate you. Also to Mookie, great Mookie, thank you for joining us. Pascal Okpara, we appreciate you as well. Flab, we appreciate you for joining us this morning. Amuhos, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Moon, we say thank you to you as well. Nnamdi Ohanusi in Netherlands, we appreciate the King Henry. King Henry, thanks, many thanks for joining us today. And Olumide Bolude, we appreciate you as well. Mr. K in Canada, we appreciate you. Mr. Adekoya in Germany, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. You provided data for the program to run this morning. It got exhausted yesterday. It expired yesterday, and which he provided data for just this week for the program, for the platform this morning. We ran on that, and it's kind of good. Let me use a negative word here. This time around, we say thank you to all of you who are contributing on the program. Kevin Amoregbe, we appreciate you. Igbinogba Amoregbe as well join the program. We say thank you to you. Seven Evan, we appreciate you for joining us. Doat, Alphonse also, thank you so much for joining. Baba Yaga also joined us this morning. We say thank you to you. Ebenezer Godson, we say thank you to you as well. Lady G, we appreciate you. Gladys Oyabo, we appreciate you. Andrew Ogujimi, we say thank you to you. Mommy, we appreciate you. Mrs. Esther in Netherlands, we appreciate all of you, all the viewers in the comment section, and the ones who will be watching after the live program. We say thank you to all of you as well. Abu Monsaya, Africa, I think I saw you in the comment section, one of our videos. That was yesterday or last week. I saw your comment there. We appreciate you for coming also. Please, if you are joining us for the first time viewer, please subscribe on the channel and turn off the notification bell. The notification button or bell, very, very, very important. You turn it off, turn it on so that you can get updates on what we are doing. If you are joining us for the first time, I repeat, please subscribe on the channel so that we can all meet here tomorrow and dissect issues together. I appreciate all of you, every one of you. Please, before I sign out, subscribe, comment in the comment section, and share. Very, very important. You share and click that like button. Hit it. That like button. Very, very important for us too as well. Very, very important. All right, viewers, we'll be seeing tomorrow at this time again. Michael Adekunle is telling you to stay safe and have a great day. Bye, everyone.